Hey everybody, welcome back to Wayne's World of Mandolin. We're finally going to get around to part 4 of Mandolin on a Budget. I apologize for the really long delay since part 3, where we did fit the bridge top to the Mandolin. That was, I think, nearly a year ago. So this is a speed neck. The picture that I put in the thumbnail is that little Stanley A model mandolin that you guys probably see me play on the channel. As we look at this Kentucky, we're not going to take that all the way down to the wood. This is more like just going from a glossy to a satin finish, but this neck is, I mean, you just stick to it, like when I'm trying to rub my hand up and down it right there. And the approach to this today, I've got some sandpaper here that's been soaking in water. This is an 800 grit 3M. You want to get a good quality sandpaper. I picked this stuff up at Home Depot or Lowe's, one of the two. So I'm going to go from that 800 and then to a 1500. I bought some of that as well. And we're just going to run across the grain. I have my son Hogan with me, who's going to help today. We just kind of got this rigged up, as you can see, so that he can get to it. Hogan, go ahead and grab that sandpaper, and it is wet, but don't worry about that. And he's going to rub this across the neck. Now see the movement that he's got going on here? It's okay to go across the grain like that. You don't want to reshape the neck. You just want to get that high gloss finish off of the neck of the mandolin. So as you can see, this is going to be a little bit of a process to get this down. You can already see the white looking colored stuff that's coming off. Some of that would be, I did put a little bit of dishwashing soap in the water last night, and I let that sandpaper soak in it. So part of that is as a result of that, and then the other part is the gloss is coming off of that neck already, and it's going to make it so much more fun to play. I just really didn't have the heart to string this thing back up, knowing that the neck was going to be so skinny like that. So I'm not going to bore you guys with this process. I'm going to shut down right now and let Hogan continue to work on this, and then when we get ready to switch over to the even finer sandpaper, to the 1500, we'll restart the video at that point. Okay guys, that didn't take long at all. We are going to move on to the 1500 grit. Grab that sandpaper there, Hogue. And as you can see, I mean, when I touch this, it's already just so much better. It's unreal, and it's already slick enough to play just from using the 800. But we're going to move on to this 1500 paper now. So we'll do the same process, and this does not take long. The whole thing, if you were doing this at your house, like within probably 15 minutes after you get all your stuff gathered, it won't take long, again, because we're just kind of going from, you know, that super gloss thick stuff that's sprayed on these more entry-level kind of instruments. This is really a great process to take them through to make them play better. The last time I did this was probably 20 or 25 years ago. It was the neck of a Yamaha guitar, and it made just an amazing difference in the joy of playing the instrument. So once again, I'm going to let Hogue finish this up, and then we'll try to get everything wiped down and all that and see how it does feel. All right, easy peasy. I think we got this. As you can see, there is a line down here on the instrument, you know, where the sandpaper started. And there are things that you could do to make that transition less noticeable. Some people will even move on to maybe a 2000 grit sandpaper and wrap it around a rubber pencil eraser to try to make that. I'm honestly not worried about that at all, cosmetically, the way it looks, the neck just feels so much better. The playability of the mandolin will be greatly increased because of this. So again, the whole process, even though we didn't do all of it on camera, really fast, within 15 minutes time, you could do this, you know, to an Eastman or any of the entry-level mandolins that you might have with this super glossy finish that just restricts movement. So anyway, I hope this helps for some of you guys that may have instruments like this that you feel like you would enjoy playing with a little bit more of a speed neck feel. And this part 4 is wrapped up here with the speed neck. Next up will be putting some strings on this thing. I'm going to lay it back down flat here. It's really cool to see all of this stuff kind of come around. We've got our bridge fit taken care of and the tailpiece replaced. For any of you guys that didn't see the first parts of this series of Mandolin on a Budget, but we hope to see you soon with part 5, where we get some strings on this thing and see how it sounds.